mercy!
Did you not get the memo?
Now, when it comes to Scottie Pippen, I'm torn on the Scottie Pippen thing. And I'll tell you why. Scottie Pippen made a move to secure his family's wealth. You can't hate on him for that. $18 million back then, that's a lot of money for a young man. Over 7 years, that's still a lot of money, but you know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen made a decision to secure his family's wealth. I can't hate on him for that. But when I look at Scottie Pippen, when I look at the deal he signed and the fact that Jerry Reinsdorf told him, I would not sign this deal. You got to listen to the people around you. You got to listen to the people around you. And I feel like that's something that Scottie's had an issue with for some time. It wasn't just then, it was after that. Scottie made bad money decisions. That's why the Bulls brought him back as an ambassador. So I'm torn on what Scottie went through. You know what I'm saying? I really am. I really am. When you break this thing down, when we watch all 10 parts, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we see about Michael, about Scottie. I think there's already things we're seeing about Scottie that it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. I don't agree with that, blah, blah, blah. But the biggest thing to me with Scottie is that I can't feel as bad for you towards the end, because if it's true, and I'm sure that Scottie co-signed it before this whole thing was put out, I'm sure they asked him, if it is true that Jerry Reinsdorf told you, do not sign this deal, I can't feel as bad for you. Shane Blackburn in the comments, what they did to Pippen was disrespectful. Not here. See, that's tough. That's tough for me to say that. That's tough for me to say that. And I'll tell you why. It's not because I think that you know, the players were wrong. It's not because I think that, you know, Jerry Reinsdorf's cheap. It's none of that, right? I say that because Jerry told you, don't do it. And I understand you got to make this move for your family, right? But here's the thing. Excuse me. Here's the thing. You got to make this move for your family so that your family's able to eat. And I respect what Scottie did by signing this deal, taking the L for the long term, so that he could take care of his sick brother, his sick father, his mother, his other sibling. I respect the mess out of you for that. But he told you this is not going to pay off well for you. I wouldn't do it. So it's tough for me to feel fully bad for Scottie. And I respect, I'll tell you this right now. I respect Scottie, or I respect Jerry Reinsdorf for keeping it a buck. He said, I'm going to tell you like I tell all my players, you sign this deal, don't come back asking for a restructure. He kept it a buck.